Hi guys, it's Kiyarko here, back with another speed build. Today we are building a trailer for a photographer. So this is our photographer. His name is Eli Wess. He has a dog. You can see I gave him a little tattoo on his elbow that is like a little dog's head. And we actually gave him a dog that's like inspired by that tattoo to, imply that the tattoo is of his dog, which I thought is so freaking cute. But yeah, so this is Eli. I did imagine that he is maybe, like a recent college grad, I don't think he's like really gotten his photography career off the ground yet. I think he just graduated and he decided to, hit the road, take his trailer and just like travel across the country and just, get a lot of inspiration, get a lot of new photos for his portfolio, stuff like that. So he's just like a traveling photographer right now, which I think is so cool. But yeah, anyways, so his dog, which you'll see in, just a second after we get Eli done, his dog is so freaking cute. His name is Leica, which is the name of a very fancy, expensive, very expensive camera brand, which I thought, was so on point for this photographer to name his dog after a camera. But you'll see Leica in just a second. And when we get into the trailer and, as we, look at Eli as well, his outfit and all that kind of stuff, you'll get a sense of his kind of aesthetic. It's a little minimalistic, I would say, but only really in color palette. It's kind of muted, it's very soft and stuff. But I think he's a very practical guy in the way he, lives his life and stuff. I love his glasses, I love his hair. I think he's just the coolest looking person. And I gave him this little like jacket hoodie ensemble here, which I think looks so good on him. And then we're gonna throw, some pants on, which are pretty necessary, I would say. So I gave him these like very simple, like jogger type, sweatpants. I figured that he's a guy who, like I said, he's very practical. I think he would want to be comfortable, especially since he's on the road all the time. So I don't imagine that he'd be wearing anything super fancy. He's an art lover, he's very creative, and I did imagine that he's a little bit of a perfectionist, especially when it comes to his photography. Like, he needs to get the exact right shot or like he won't take the shot. You know what I mean? He definitely is a perfectionist with photography. And this is dog, Leica. She's what is this, a bull terrier? Is that the type of dog? Yeah, a bull terrier. I think these dogs are so interesting looking in real life. Like, they have such like weird proportions of their head. And they're kind of, I don't know, they're odd looking, but they're also cute. It's kind of confusing, honestly. But Leica is a very smart and loyal and friendly dog. And now we are building the trailer. I'd love to build like trailers and like, RVs and small like mini homes. I don't know why. I think it's the same reason I like building apartments. I just like building small scale, small space, homes and stuff. It just like provides more of a challenge for me, and I can get like more into like the details of the build since I don't have to like cover a lot of space. So this was definitely really fun to do. So this is his trailer. Obviously it's not functional or anything like that. Those wheels are just like slapped on the side, but I think it looks relatively close to realistic. And that is Eli's truck, which he would drive to pull the trailer along. So I imagine that right now he's just like stopped for like a few days, like in this little town somewhere, where he's just like, meeting the people who live here, taking their photos, interviewing them, just trying to get, ideas for his, portfolio, like I said. You can see I put like 3 chairs out here because originally I was going to make this like a trailer for like 3 people, but that just didn't pan out. So it ends up just being, Eli's trailer. But yeah, so we are gonna go inside now, or maybe in a second, and we're just gonna, split up everything. There's like a little room, there is a bathroom. We actually fit like quite a lot of stuff in this trailer. I was quite impressed with how much I was able to put in here. That being said, I'm not someone who's like ever like been in a trailer like at all, or like traveled in a trailer, so I don't know like how realistic this is to like what it would actually look like, but I think it works relatively. And that being said, I'm also not a photographer either, so if I'm incorrect about some photography things, I apologize. But I always found photography very interesting. I always imagined that it would be something that I would enjoy if I got into it. I just never got into it. But let me know if you guys are, any of you are photographers, what you think, what kind of photography Eli would be doing, what kind of things he'd be interested in, that fun stuff. But anyways, I just got finished doing the bathroom. As you can see, it's very tight. It's only 3 tiles wide. But you got a toilet, you got a shower, you got everything you need. The sink will be in the kitchen, so there's no like sink in the bathroom, but that's just to save space. We are in the bedroom now, so this bed is lofted. And I was trying to like push it into the wall a little bit, you can see, to like make it seem like it was actually like built into the wall to be like this and not just like a random like bunk bed they stuck in there, because that would probably fall over. So that's supposed to be like built in. And then underneath the bed we have like a little like some drawers and like some desk space that he can use as like a little desk to, you know, edit his photos and stuff like that. And then we're also gonna like stick in like a little couch in there later on, just so like there's a little, you know, seating area, I guess. I really like that rug. I feel like that rug fits this vibe pretty well. This is that little couch I was talking about, so just like another little space where he can sit down and chill. I was gonna put a little like animal bed there originally, but I just ended up scrapping that. And then let's see what we do. Okay, we're just gonna put in like a shelf of books and stuff, which again, like this is probably impractical for a trailer, because like while he's like driving, I feel like this stuff would fall. So maybe it's all like glued down or something. Like it's just like decorative. I don't know. But you can see we have a framed photo there. Maybe that's like a photo Eli took, or maybe it's like, I don't know, like a photo from one of his favorite photographers or something like that. And then we're just gonna, let's see, what else are we putting in here? Pillows? Yes, pillows. Anyways, you can kind of see the minimalist vibe I was talking about, like very simple color palette, muted. We got a lot of like practicality going on. There's not a lot of, you know, knickknacks and stuff. It's very, you know, narrowed down to what he needs, which I think is probably pretty necessary if you're living on the road, you know, because you don't have a lot of space. You probably have to like really focus on practicality. And then up here near his bed, we're gonna stick some more photos on the wall, just so he has, I don't know, photos to look at while he falls asleep. I don't know, maybe that's like a photo of his dad or something, and then we just got like some other photos up there. We're gonna put a little shelf up here so he has like some storage space up here, a mug, so maybe he's like sitting in bed, you know, drinking some tea, and another little photo for him to look at while he falls asleep. And then out here, we're gonna put in a little dining table. Again, like realistically, this would probably be like more built in, you know, it would be built into the trailer, or like, like nailed down to the floor, I guess. And I was trying to like make it kind of seem like that with this like half wall. Like, it's not completely convincing, but just roll with it, you guys. Just pretend that this is like realistic for a trailer. I really like this like touch of red here with these chairs. I feel like this like bringing in this red color like adds some like a very nice color palette to this trailer. And then we're gonna stick on that little wire detail, which I thought looked pretty cool. And then we're gonna put some more photos on the wall because he loves photos. And then in the front part of the trailer is where our little kitchen's gonna be, slash like a super mini cramped living room with like a projector screen instead of a TV. But let's do the kitchen first. So we're gonna put in these counters, which are like very fancy. I like how the kitchen turns out. I kind of wish I went with different counters, because these kind of look like marble, and I feel like that would like not work in a trailer, because they would just be so heavy. But you know, just roll with it. Let's pretend those are like, I don't know, some other material. Anyways, I'm putting on little details here and there in the kitchen. Like, again, so like everything's like out and about right now. Like there's stuff on the counters, there's like books splayed out. Like I think that's just because he's on a break right now. Like he's like stopped in this town and he's not currently driving anywhere. If he was driving somewhere, I think he would like pack everything up and put everything away in drawers so it wouldn't like fall over, you know? But here's that projector screen I was talking about. In that corner there, we put a little tripod, just like some photography stuff. And I just realized, so I put in that little dog bed for Laika, but I literally didn't put anything else for Laika. Like I forgot to put in like food bowls and stuff, but it's fine. Laika gets fed. I just like literally just forgot to put in the food bowls. But yeah, that is the build. Very quick one. It is Monday. I hope you guys, you know, are having a wonderful, you know, week ahead of you and had a wonderful weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Made some extra money doing DoorDash and stuff, which is pretty cool. And had some fun doing these builds. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you guys have any ideas about, you know, Eli's photography, you know, what he'd be interested in, stuff like that. And as always, if you guys have any build requests, you know, challenges, aesthetics, you guys always do. But I'm always gonna, you know, reach out and say, hey, you can collaborate with me on these ideas and stuff, you know, I don't know. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.